People always assumed they had Blueface figured out. Loud, reckless, messy. The kind of dude who built a whole persona around being a straight-up menace. But the more people look back, the more it feels like that persona was just the surface. And the internet has been stitching together clips, comments, old accusations, and brand new rumors into a story way more complicated than anything he ever admitted out loud. It didn't even start in prison like people claim. The cracks in his gangster rapper identity showed long before those bars ever slammed shut. And the person who started it wasn't a blogger, wasn't a YouTuber, wasn't even an enemy. It was someone who used to be close enough to know exactly where the soft spots were. Chrisean's friend, Khan. Back when she was airing out her own situation, she threw shots at Blueface that people brushed off as jealousy or anger. But if you replay her words now in 2025, they sound more like a warning that nobody took seriously. She accused him of creeping around while she was messing with Offset. And when he tried to clown her, she hit him with a curveball nobody expected, claiming he was entertaining Cardi B's husband just weeks before. At the time, fans thought she was trolling. Just chaos for clicks. But then she added something even heavier, saying she saw DL Corn in his search history. That one phrase turned into the internet's favorite conspiracy seed. Back then, everyone laughed it off. Now, people aren't laughing anymore. And then came the moment that still makes people freeze the clip and rewatch it. That interview where Blueface bragged about being with a little person. The room laughed, he laughed. But chrisean didn't miss a beat. She cut straight through the noise and asked, "Was it a boy or a girl?" The chat went silent. Even Blueface paused, and everyone watching wondered the same thing. Why was that her first instinct? Why wasn't she confused or surprised? It felt like she wasn't guessing, she was remembering. Online detectives kept digging. They pulled up old live streams where he brought dancers to perform in front of his own kid, almost like he was waiting for a reaction. The kid didn't care at all, but Blueface kept circling back to questions about who he liked, who he didn't like. Questions that didn't sound like jokes anymore. And at the Bad Boys Club auditions, he didn't even hide his interest. Instead of asking why contestants wanted to be on the show, he kept grilling them about being on the low, liking men, or experimenting. Some viewers said it felt like he was screening, not interviewing, but nothing shook the internet like the rumors that exploded once he went to prison. Random accounts, insiders, and gossip pages all pushed the same storyline. Blueface wasn't just beefing with inmates, he supposedly had relationships inside. And the story wasn't that he was being taken advantage of. The rumor was that he was the one chasing. Social media claimed he was promising rings, forming bonds, and even switching up his whole demeanor. Of course, none of this was confirmed, but fans believed it because the vibes when he got out were different. The moment he touched a phone fresh out of prison, he hopped on livestream talking freaky with Khan, but not the regular stuff people expected. The first thing he asked for was backdoor activity. Not intimacy, not affection. Straight to that. And people said that sounded more like muscle memory than a joke. Then came the moment that made conspiracy theorists lose their minds. The face tattoos. When Blueface stepped out, his entire face was covered in random corporate logos. Walgreens, Chase Bank, YSL, MLB. A chaotic collage that made absolutely no sense for a rapper who'd never branded himself that way. Immediately, online theories flew everywhere. Some people claimed inmates forced him to get the tattoos as a dominance move. Others swore it was part of some humiliation ritual people like Cat Williams always talk about. A system where the industry strips you down, embarrasses you, marks you, and feeds off the fallout. Cat Williams once said, "Hollywood doesn't just break your career, it breaks your identity." And when fans saw Blueface's new face, they connected dots he didn't even know existed. Was it a joke? Was it self-punishment? Was it a mark of ownership? The theories only got louder when people compared the ink pattern to branding used in certain prison groups. Again, nothing verified, just speculation spiraling into something bigger than Blueface could control. As all of this swirled online, chrisean, a drag performer with a huge following, jumped into the conversation out of nowhere. Cole claimed Blueface slid into his DMs after he posted some provocative photos. Then he posted a clip of himself performing a certain act on a man whose stomach tattoos looked almost exactly like Blueface's. The internet immediately put the two together, blowing up the clip everywhere. Blueface's response didn't help. Instead of denying anything clearly, he tweeted, "I'm not suing nobody for no defamation. If y'all believe that, that's on you. This is all entertainment." Fans interpreted that as panic, because usually when someone lies on you that blatantly, you threaten legal smoke instantly. Blue just didn't. And that silence made people even louder. From there, the internet rewrote his entire timeline. They resurfaced old clips where he complained about men staring at him. Clips where Khan called him zesty. Clips of him asking his own son if he was gay. Moments that seemed random before suddenly looked connected, intentional. Part of a bigger picture people believed he was hiding. And the wildest part? Every time fans revisited one of these old clips, it made the rumors stronger, not weaker. It almost felt like Blueface had been hinting at a different identity all along, but wrapped it inside humor, chaos, and toxic behavior, so nobody would look too closely. Then people started asking the scariest question of all. If this much came out accidentally, how much hasn't come out yet? What else did chrisean know? What did Khan see? Why did Cole feel confident enough to post receipts? Why did Blueface respond the way he did? Why did the industry stay silent? Nothing is confirmed, nothing is proven, and Blueface denies everything. But when fans looked at the timeline, the DL accusations, the live stream slips, the prison rumors, the face tattoos, the DMs, the reactions from women who dated him, they said the story didn't look random anymore. It looked like a pattern. Maybe Blueface has been hiding something about himself for years. Maybe the internet is connecting dots that were never meant to touch. Or maybe this is one of those rare moments where rumors reveal the truth the person wasn't ready to admit. Whatever it is, one thing's for sure, this story isn't dying. It's only getting louder, and the more people dig, the more angles appear, reshaping everything fans thought they knew about who Blueface really is behind all the noise, chaos, and bravado. So, what do you think? Is this just the internet doing what it does best? Stirring up chaos? Or are these rumors actually circling something real? Drop your thoughts below, and if you want more deep dives, you already know what to do.